Hey you guys, it's me, and I am headed to the farm. It is 9 o'clock, and I have to go and do the nightly checks to make sure that everybody's okay. Last night, after I left the farm and went home, and this morning when we got there, Bayrone Gelding had let himself out, so I definitely had to, catch him with Jess and put him back, and luckily he really hadn't gotten into anything. He was just grazing. But he let himself out again this afternoon, so we had to tie his gate. But I figured I better go out, make sure that he is staying in, make sure he's not Houdiniing. We went ahead and put him up and tied it. But tonight it was called to my attention that Border Horse Rescue must not have seen my videos where I stated that the Appaloosa that was so rank, he's beautiful on the ground. This horse is fantastic on the ground. He's fantastic. It's whatever. But they're claiming that they saved him from me. And at the end of the day, first and foremost, she said, I thought that they said that they shipped to slaughter, not to auctions. So first of all, I had a trader go out of their way to ask me for this horse. Was it a setup? I don't know. Maybe they had somebody reach out to me and ask to purchase this horse so they could run him back through the cell and pretend to buy him. I don't know. I don't care. I just know that why would anybody in God's green earth ship a horse to slaughter when a dumbass like her will give $1,600 for a horse that's not rideable? Anybody? Anybody? I don't know. I just know that I am unfucking phased at this point. But I do want to address it. Like, if you speak my name, you have summoned me. And for some reason, I feel like her rescue must not be doing very good. Because here lately, she's not only been a member, an active member of the JT Livestock, like, Ugly Truth group, where she's in there posting and reading what they say. And first of all, you run your own establishment. And you are a grown-ass adult, Kendra. Why are you not just doing your thing? Stay in your lane. I'm sorry, they gave $1,900. Okay, even better. My point is, I sold the horse to... I'm just telling you, I sold the horse to a horse trader. What they did with that horse is absolutely none of my fucking business. What I can tell you is that when the horse left my property, he was not rideable. So it does not matter. It does not matter. I wish that I was smart enough to haul him to the fucking cell, because I would have much rather taken the $1,900, or I thought somebody told me they gave $1,600, somebody else told me they gave $1,900. I don't care. You have to understand that those numbers to me are just hearsay because I was not present. I didn't watch the sale, and I do not know. So I only have secondhand information as to how much they paid, because I don't know. I only know what I got for the horse. I got $825, plus they had to pay $50 for the rushed coggin. So they paid $875 total for that animal. Now, they took it to the auction, and when they sold it, what they got for it and who they sold it to, it's none of my fucking business, man. Have you guys ever felt that way? Like, none of my fucking business. It's none of my business. But what I can tell you is I have a huge following, and I've certainly never seen a video of that fucking bitch have 600 live viewers. So I think sometimes people that get no attention on social media have to try to drag me for filth because it's their only fucking opportunity to grow. But here's the problem. When you say my fucking name, I'm going to make a fucking fool out of you. Because the difference between her and I is when I go to bat for a horse, when I go live and tell people, hey, I need fucking help, like I need some help with this horse, it's because that's a good motherfucker. Do you hear me? It's because that horse deserves to fucking be saved. That Appaloosa, I don't care. I'm sure that her fucking following are made up of tree huggers who are going to say some stupid shit like, all horses fucking deserve to live. Oh, he's a sweet boy and there must be something wrong with him. I don't give a fuck. I know that motherfucker tried to kill Tylen twice, and almost happened a third time when I said no more. We're not going to get hurt trying to fuck with a no good. I'm not going to lose the only rider that I have right now over a no good piece of shit. And see, these videos right here are what get me in fucking trouble, because I fucking come unglued. I stop being nice and I call a fucking spade a spade. And that bitch is a no good spade. She's no better than that fucking Appaloosa she purchased. They're the same kind of counterfeit no good. See, they might be okay, like you get to watching and whatever. It's all good from the outside. That motherfucker will hurt you, and that bitch will lie to you. Now, as far as I'm concerned, the difference between me and her is I'm not a fucking 501c3 rescue. My husband and I, we run a fucking business. And when I evaluate horses, I only sell my clientele horses that fucking work. And if I need to put a little work into them, I will. I have horses at this property we've put a lot of money into. I have horses at this property that my husband has said, no ma'am, you're not putting money into that horse, okay? Not putting $1 fucking dollar into that horse. And I say, okay, I get it. Like fucking okie dokie. No, Risky is here. Risky is mine. I would never, ever allow Risky to wander off to a horse trader. That's the last thing Risky needs. Because see, the difference between Risky Appaloosa and this Appaloosa is, Risky is a good boy. Risky would never fucking hurt you. That counterfeit prick that she has, fuck him. Fuck him. And people like her make me say that because I thought that I was trying to do what was best for him. I thought, you know what, instead of cutting this sorry prick's fucking head off, which is maybe what we should have done, I thought, you know what, this horse trader maybe can work with him. They can like lunge him and work with him and saddle him and maybe, you know, get him to where he's like riding around okay, right? Except for people like her make me regret that decision. Because see, what I did was I went against my better judgment. So instead of telling my husband, hey, I have one for you and he's ready to go to slaughter, I said, hey, Jacob, this horse is not going to work for me. I can't sell him to my customers. I really think he might hurt somebody. Like, pretty sure this one's going to fucking hurt somebody. But I have a horse trader who said they can fix him. What will you take for him? Jacob asked me what he weighed. I said, let me get the bills. I got the bills, told Jacob what he weighs. Jacob quoted me a price, and I told him, hey, I'll sell him to you for $8.25. They said, we'll be there. I said, no problem. They came and fucking got him, and they bought 2 other ones while they were here. So they ended up buying 3. That's none of y'all's fucking business. And that's none of that fucking business. It's none of that bitch's fucking business what I do. Who gives a fuck if I haul them to auction? At this point, I told Jess today, I'm a fucking idiot. Why would I be killing any horse when I can haul him to auction and we have dumbasses like her that'll give you $1,600 or $1,900 for a counterfeit piece of shit that will hurt you? He will hurt you. Y'all want to see the videos? They're on my TikTok. Let me show you. And Tylen is not a bad person. Tylen is a fantastic person. And he worked with him. I mean, Tylen, it took forever to get him saddled. Once he got him saddled, he worked with him and worked with him and worked with him. I have 2 separate videos, and he finally got him to where he could crank his head around and step in the stirrup. Here's video 1. Ooh. See if I have volume. I think my car's connected, so everybody time out. Here's video 1. There's video 1. So how many of you guys are going to sign up for this? How many of you were like, sign me up, Tara? That's the one I want to buy from you. Sign me up, Tara. That's the horse I want you to sell me. Anybody? Anybody else on here, now that you've seen these videos, anybody want to give me $825 for this? Better yet, look, there's my face, and I'm like, y'all just stop. Y'all quit. Yeah, there you go. That's video 2. So here's the deal. Is that horse fixable? Maybe. You want to hear the problem? He is a 15-year-old grade Appaloosa. Does anybody want to put months of training into a 15-year-old grade Appaloosa? Anybody? Anybody? I mean, I'm asking. I mean, I think that I said it. Like, she just happened to buy him. Like, she bought him out of the sale, and I actually tried to call her. I will show you when somebody said to me, the horse trader texted me and said, you'll never believe this. That fucking Appaloosa brought $1,600, which that was probably their part minus commission and whatever they paid. So and I said, wow, you got $1,600? And they said, yeah. And I said, did you get him rode? And they said a winky face. That's all they said. They didn't say yes. They didn't say no. They just sent a winky face. And I said, good job. Like, if I sell you something for $825 fucking dollars and you sell it less than 24 or 48 hours later for $1,600 fucking, by God, good for you. Good fucking for you. Good for you. Like, am I the only one that has that mentality? Like, I could not put my reputation on the line and sell that no good counterfeit piece of shit from this property. But even though I think he's a no good counterfeit piece of shit, I still thought when somebody reached out to me about him that it was probably a better fucking option for him than going to slaughter. So I said, okay, I'm going to sell it to this horse trader. Maybe they can work some magic in the next month or two and make him a good horse. Fuck, they didn't work any fucking magic. They hauled him over to Bowie and sold him to Kendra's stupid ass for $1,600. Maybe $1,900 again. I don't fucking know. I wasn't there. I'm stupid. I should have had Jess haul him over there. My God. Listen. If you hear people say that I'm a fucking dumbass, let me tell you, I am a dumbass. I sold him on Friday for $825 and they hauled him over to fucking Bowie and doubled their money. They doubled their money in 48 hours on me. Huh. I'm not mad about it. I fucking think that's genius. I just personally don't have enough time to do that kind of dumb shit. I just don't. One, I don't have time. Two, I would rather sell horses that I like to people I like and build a relationship and get updates. Call me fucking crazy. But right now, Jess and I we did the books today and we have 189 horses here. And with 189 horses here, luckily everything is turned out. It takes 2.5 hours to feed the outside. And then her and I spent all afternoon. We stripped all the stalls. Colton came and helped us. Colton stripped them. We put the shavings in. I scrubbed all the water buckets. It took us about 4.5 hours to do the one barn. And then we're going to start working on the other barn tomorrow. So there you go. Tony, I'm sorry you said, what drugs tonight, Tara? Well, currently just fucking all the Mucinex in the world. Would you like some? I've been drinking this, just so you know. I mean, Randall, I agree with you. The winky face to me just meant don't ask any more questions. Like when I said, well, did you get him rode? And I got the little winky face back. I just didn't even ask any questions. Do you know why? Because as of the moment that I relinquished my right to Mr. Counterfeit POS, and he drove out the gate of my property, he was no longer my fucking problem. Have y'all ever felt that way? Not my problem. That was no longer my monkey, and they took him to their own fucking circus. I am busy over here, okay? I'm over here busy. So at the end of the day, I put the horse on TikTok. I literally got a comment, hey, inbox me about the horse. No problem. I added them. They inboxed me, gave them my number. They ended up buying 3 horses, all of which they bought a mule and 2 horses. They sold all of them at Bowie on Sunday. So if they want to come and shop my killers because they think they can take my killers to Bowie, and resell them on Sunday and get more for them than what my husband could get to slaughter, it's a win-win for everybody. I literally sold 3 head that I can't stand behind, that I would have never sold my customer base to one person. And I did not have to haul them to the border and put any additional money into them. And they hauled them directly over to Bowie and turned them into money. Good for them. Like, this is a win situation for everybody, including that horse, because do you know why it's a win for him? Because instead of being dog food, he's currently the center of attention where she's going to fundraise and tell everybody, this is Smokey, and we saved him from Tara Sanders, and she's a counterfeit scamming piece of shit, and we love him, and send more money. Send more money. Oh, fucking okay. And there are people that are going to send her money. And do you know what? That's okay too. Do you know why it's okay? Because it's their money. They can send it to whoever they want to. If you want to send it to Kendra, send it. If you want to send it to me, send it. If you want to spend it at the auction, spend it. It's your money. So the reason you'll never see me making a hate group or me fucking just downright just fucking bashing everybody is because I don't give a fuck. You can do whatever you want to do with your hard-earned money. This is America. It's fucking capitalism. If my husband and I bought the app off the reservation, okay, I brought him home and found out that I'm not Indian or cowgirl enough to fucking deal with him. And I passed him on to a fucking horse trader, and they pawned him off on her at Bowie. Bowie made commission. Kendra got the horse. The horse is not dog food. The trader made profit, and I got rid of my problem. And that is fucking how horse trading works, America. That's how it fucking works. And what's stupid is there's this whole goddamn society on fucking Facebook that's too ignorant to understand that that's what fucking horse trading is, you dumb fucking morons. You're fucking idiots. What do you fucking think horse trading is? Do you think that we have all made a living by having 100% fucking guarantees and everything that pulls on my property is a saint? No. And do you think that in the fucking 9 years of doing this, my husband and I haven't sent some horses to auction and stuck them up people's fucking ass? Absolutely. But do you know why I don't make habit of that? Because there are some fantastic horses here, and I don't have to anymore. Huh? Who would have ever thought that Tara Sanders was smart enough to position herself in a place that I no longer have to do unscrupulous fucking things to pay my bills? Ha! Mind blown! Mind blown! Right? Fame has a fantastic home with a lady who fucking loves him. And I never had to lie. Hold on. There's a child being abducted. You know what I don't like when I see some of these child abduction deals while I'm fucking ranting? When they say that, like, it's a parent that took them. And I'm like, oh, so like basically the mom or the dad, one or the other, probably wasn't letting the other parent see them enough, and the other parent fucking lost their shit, went off and stole their kid. Like, doesn't make it okay. Not victim shaming. I'm also not like being the devil's advocate. What I am saying is, though, sometimes these Amber Alerts come up like at 3 o'clock in the morning and wake me up and I crack an eye, only to find out that like little Susie's dad has taken her. And I'm like, every time they say they're in danger. And I'm like, with her own father? Like, I'm confused. Maybe, I mean, hey, parents fucking twist off and do some stupid shit. So I'm not fucking even going to get off on that boat, because somebody will be on here that's like, my cousin was abducted by my uncle, and then he shot the whole family, and then you've offended me, and everybody's fucking offended all the fucking time. And I'm telling you, sometimes I start to think I'm going crazy, and then I'm like, no, I just haven't fucking got on my soapbox lately and told people to go fuck themselves. Here I am. Hi, everybody. Not fucking crazy. I'm just tired of your ignorant fucking bullshit, Kendra. You're an idiot. Yeah? No? Anybody? I mean, fuck that bitch. We even have a shirt. And you know what? I'm modifying that motherfucker. Listen. Hold on. Just listen. This is how I send Heather messages. Heather, I know you're watching this. Heather, can you please take the graphics off of the fuck this bitch shirt? And can we please take the face off of the girl riding the donkey? And can we please stitch Kendra's face onto said rider and then reprint the t-shirts with her likeness? Notice I said likeness. That way it's not any kind of infringement and she can't sue me. So, like, put an eye patch on her or something. That way it's not an exact photo. It's just a quote, likeness quote. Would anybody like to buy a t-shirt? They'll be ready here in about 30 minutes. Heather's fucking on it. I promise. It's a fucking eye patch. Heather, just like one eye patch, and if you want to take the boot off and put a fucking peg leg, that's also fine. It's fine. It's whatever. But I'm going to tell you guys, if you only knew the amount of, I don't really give a fuck. And then I'm like, you know what though? The only thing that bothers me is I fucking put up with all of that bullshit in Pitkin, goddamn Louisiana for so long because I just couldn't walk away from the horses. And I got this place to get the horses out of there to where I can fucking control the situation. And I have everything. I have a TheraPlate. We have a nebulizer. We have a PEMF machine. We have a Thermatex blanket. We have a cryo machine. I have a fucking shockwave. I have everything. You wouldn't believe the amount of effort we put into these horses. You wouldn't fucking believe. And right now it's me and Jess, and then we have like a local that shows up that helps. And then we have Colton because he's rained out. The outside is cake because you just make the loop and feed and water, and it's literally just set up to where I set it up so that, like, let's say I wake up one day and have no help. I can turn everything out and I can do everything myself every day. But right now, Jess and I can fucking knock the barns out. We're fantastic at this. But let me reiterate what happened. My husband bought a horse from people at the reservation. He hauled him to me. Said horse is a little fucking sketchy and super counterfeit under saddle. I don't fucking want him, and I sure as fuck don't want to sell him to one of y'all. Okay? I want to be friends with you guys. And if I sell him to you, we're not friends anymore because you would be like, fuck that bitch. Okay? Make sense? You would be like, we're not friends anymore. You fucked me. You sold me a counterfeit piece of shit. Now, could I have aced him? Abso-fucking-lutely. Could I have guanabensed him? Even better. And could I have made him ride like a top on video if I wanted? Yes. And he's beautiful and he's Appaloosa. And I could have fucked somebody. And I didn't. Do you know why? Because I actually really honestly have positioned myself now that I don't have to do that to pay my fucking bills. I don't have to. I don't have to. Anybody else? I don't have to. Have any of you ever felt that way? Like, I have made it to the point in life to where I can sell good horses to good people, stand behind them. And you know what? When you get your horse home, we're going to fucking be friends because you're going to love him. And you're going to send me updates. And then I'm going to have the motivation to continue doing this fucking bullshit. Because there are days that I'm like, you know what? I don't fucking want to do it anymore. Not because of the horses. If it wasn't for the horses, I would have quit 5 fucking years ago. Yeah. For real. And I hope the fucking Ugly Truth Group takes this video and dissects it and then sticks it up their fucking ass. That's what I hope. Because you are literally judging a facility you've never stepped foot on, and I've invited your stupid asses here. I invited Jennifer Mayrick. They were talking about flying a drone over my place, and I'm like, why? Why wouldn't you just come here? Fuck, I need the help. Come fucking volunteer. Clean some fucking water buckets. Clean a stall. You care so fucking much? Show your goddamn ass up and do something. Stop fucking talking about me and either show up and fucking help or shut your fucking mouth. Oh no, they can't do that. Do you know why they can't do that? Because they wouldn't fucking have anything to do when they got home because they have no goddamn life. So they have to talk about me all the time. So if you think that I have fucking had enough, welcome to it. I've had a fucking enough. Now let me reiterate. My husband brought me a no good piece of shit counterfeit Appaloosa that tried to kill Tylen. And I said, fuck that bitch. And I was going to have him shipped to slaughter. And somebody offered me slaughter price for him. And my dumb ass said, sure, I'll take that because then he won't die. Maybe you can fix him. They didn't fucking fix him. They aced him and hauled him over to the goddamn sale barn and pawned him off in her fucking ass and doubled their money. And that's capitalism. That's horse trading. That's America. Welcome to it. You don't fucking like it? Then get the fuck off the horse trading boat. Get out of the industry. Go do something else. Anybody? Now, does anybody on this video not agree with me? Because while I'm at it, let's fucking argue. Anybody want to tell me how fucking wrong I am? Anybody want to tell me that I should have kept him here? Because if I had kept him here, I promise you he was going to fucking slaughter, because I wasn't going to invest time and energy and money into a 15-year-old Appaloosa. Okay? Wasn't going to do it. Now then you can say, well, Tara, wait a minute. Why is he not important and the black horse is? The black horse is 5 or 6 years old and he's beautiful and he has yet to genuinely try to fucking off anybody. He just hasn't. And I like him. So would anybody like to tell me that I'm wrong? Because I'm here. And I know that there's some of you that would like to fucking argue. And you're going to dissect this video and you're going to tear it apart. And you're going to say, look at her. She's fucking insane. Look at her screaming and yelling at people. And fuck yeah, I am. Because I'm tired of this stupid ass bullshit that I see on social media from a bunch of fucking people that wear their goddamn feelings on their sleeve and then can't keep their fucking nose out of somebody else's business. I literally want to walk over and be like, hey, I found your nose in my business. Would you like it back? It's a very unbecoming look on you to not have a fucking nose. It was up my ass. Would you like it back? Would you like me to wipe the shit off of it when I give it to you? Because you've had your nose so far up my fucking asshole that it's got a little shit on it there. Jennifer Merrick, Cindy. You want me to wipe that shit off? Because I'm just telling you. And for somebody you don't fucking like, you sure spend an awful lot of time dissecting everything I do, diagnosing my mental illnesses and talking about my staff. See, here's the problem. Normal fucking people don't do that to other people. Obsessed fucking people do. And why are people obsessed with me, you say? Because I do the shit you can't fucking do. I do the shit you won't fucking do. And I tell it like it is and it hurts your feelings. And then you lay awake at night with your little butthurt road rash going, oh God, she fucking hurt my feelings and I'm going to get even. No, you're not going to get even. What you're going to do is waste your fucking time in a pointless group about a bunch of shit that nobody really gives a fuck about. At the end of the day, you're spending every fucking day on my business and making no dollars. Do you know why I do this and get my ass on Facebook and deal with this nonsense? Because I get fucking paid. I wouldn't do shit for free. That's the difference between me and you. You're so fucking lame, you'll spend all day, every day, fucking being my little hate club for free. You get nothing out of it. You're going broke, sitting around, spending time on me, losing your jobs. One lady lost her fucking job because she couldn't get off the internet. She was too busy in that group talking about me. You got fired over me because you're so fucking stupid, and the whole time you're watching my videos and I'm making more money, you stupid bitch. How stupid are these people? And I've had it. I fucking have had it. I finally told my husband I've had it. And if people don't fucking like the way that I talk or the way that I act or the way I do things, go fly a fucking kite by a power line. My God. It's not hard. Now, again, here we go. Some Tory chick commented earlier asking what drugs tonight, Tara. Well, fucking currently Mucinex. I think I should probably fucking take it more often. God, I hate the fucking smell and taste of this shit, but I've just been drinking it like it's fucking candy for the last couple of days because I have an entire facility to keep running, regardless of if I'm fucking dying of fucking flu over here or not. I've got to get my fucking ass out here and work. I wish the only fucking thing I had to do was get up every day and log into Facebook so I could be part of a group that wanted to bash a complete fucking stranger because I got my feelings hurt by something she said. Gross ass shit motherfucker. Now my child isn't with me, so I don't have to worry about what I say. It is jealousy. They're a bunch of jealous fucking piece of shits. They're losers. People that are winning at life don't do that kind of shit. That's not your fucking behavior. That's how you know a loser. You know what a loser does? A loser sits their fucking ass on Facebook and talks about a complete stranger for free. If you would invest the amount of time that you have spent hating me into any fucking productive thing, anything, I don't give a fuck if it's crocheting and putting that shit on Etsy, you would have something. And you would stop talking about how people spend money at her facility. They are sending money to name horses. They're falling for her antics and her scams. You stupid motherfucker. Honestly, swear to God. You're so goddamn stupid. But you know what? I think people have told you that your whole life, so it's not a fucking surprise. And I've just reminded you, and now you're fucking butthurt, so you need to run over there and enlist a bunch of other fucking losers to sit with you and cry with you because you're fucking nobodies. Get over it. Get over yourself. You're really not that fucking important. Okay? Now that we've addressed that, let's get back to this bullshit. Again, let me remind you. I am okay with the Appaloosa being at Kendra's. It's a win for him. Bravo! That counterfeit motherfucker should be dog food, and instead he's going to go live his life in a field in California, and I hope somebody fucking adopts him that's a millionaire, and he just gets to be a fat, lazy motherfucker for the rest of his life because that's all he's capable of right now. Perfect. Maybe an 80-year-old California woman who's a millionaire will put his beautiful spotted ass in her front yard and walk out there and feed him fucking cookies. Fan-fucking-tastic. So, does anybody want to tell me how I'm wrong? My husband brought an Appaloosa off the reservation. He's a sketchy motherfucker. Somebody offered money for him and I took it. 2 days later, they sell him at Bowie auction. And she buys him for double what they paid me for him. And she's online talking about how she saved him from me. Okay. Enjoy your fucking counterfeit Appaloosa. He's like fucking between 12 and 15 years old. And to be quite honest, he's got the personality of a snail. Oh, listen. The difference between High Caliber and me, honestly, is that High Caliber was a 501c3 rescue. They're super fucking... They do things different than me. And at the end of the day, this is my fucking property, my fucking horses, my fucking shit show, and I can do what the fuck I want. And Jennifer Mayrick doesn't get to tell me how to handle my fucking business. Because, see, this is what I tell people about Daddy. He might wear those fucking pants, but let me tell you who picked him out and helped him button them. And Jacob doesn't want me to zip them just wrong. So... I said what I said. And for the sake of not arguing with my husband, there's a lot of horses that I don't save that I wish we would have. Because my husband wants the operating capital back out of them. Because my husband will tell you, I might be able to get $5,000 for that horse in 2 or 3 months. But right now, let's just turn that operating capital over into another horse. And maybe in 2 weeks, that horse, you see, can turn profit. So my husband will tell you, why are you holding out for $5,000? Let's take the $1,200 a day, go buy a $1,200 horse, turn that horse into $3,500, turn the $3,500 into 2 horses, and then turn that into $6,000 or $7,000 pretty fast. And before you know it, I have $12,000 when I would still be sitting on the original horse trying to get $5,000. So we're pretty fucking business smart around here. My husband has it made, and I love him. I love him. But there are horses that I wish that I could do more for. Because, see, Jess and I are borderline tree huggers, according to my husband. So what I told my husband when I started this fucking shit show of a rehoming goddamn effort that gives me a fucking migraine all the time because I have to deal with stupid fucking bitches. You ever feel that way? Like, just... Is I wouldn't cost him any money. So I'll make you profit. I'll be your fucking workhorse. I'll be your little employee. I'll do it all. You'll never have to worry. I'll sell the horses. I'll rehome the horses. But that way we can save all these from going to slaughter because that was my dream. Let's see how many we can save. And I have saved thousands. I have saved thousands and thousands of horses, and it's amazing. And I will never be able to wrap my little mind around how 900 fucking people give 2 fucks about what I have to say. I also won't really be able to figure out and how I've been able to save like 15,000 horses in my life. It's fucking insane to me. I never thought that I was the kind of person ever in a million years, like the TikTok where it's like, What do you do when you think you're not good enough? You just fake it. You fucking get up and you fake it and you try harder and you do everything you can and it starts to fall into place and you just fucking run and you work every day. I get up 7 fucking days a week and drive to this property. You guys see me live here. You can't say that I lay my fucking ass at home in my bed or that I'm out shopping or doing any of the fucking things that I could be doing if I was a stay-at-home mom and wife. Instead, I'm out here. I bust my fucking ass. It's 9 something and I'm fixing to go to my barn and check all the horses and make sure everybody's okay. Work on the website in my office for a minute. Okay? So I work my fucking ass off 7 days a week. I do more than just about anybody. I mean, I wouldn't say I have borderline personality disorder. That's not something that my therapist has ever, but maybe. So, okay, what if I do? So here's my question for those of you who want to diagnose me with something whenever I rant and rave and fucking just basically tell you how to fly your kite. Why? Because I have the balls to say the fucking shit you never would? Because I have the balls to get online and say the shit you never would? Because what's wrong with you? You're too fucking chicken shit? Oh, I'm sorry. Now, let me just guess. I have borderline personality disorder because I will tell somebody to fuck themselves. No, it's called no filter and not giving a fuck. It's also saying at this point in my life that I don't have to appease anybody to pay my bills. See, there was a time in my life that I had to save face and say what people wanted to hear because I felt in my heart like, oh God, I need to pay my bills and I need people to like me, and I don't give a fuck. It is a privilege to do business with me. It is a privilege to be in my circle of trust and friends. Now, I trade horses for a living. I'm sick as fuck. I'm going at 9 something at night to check my horses because this is my fucking livelihood. These are animals that I love. I've made friends with them. Okay, so I'm here at 9:39 at night to go check my horses, and I fucking work my ass off. Jess works her fucking ass off. And what I don't need is a fucking loser from California saying my name because she happened to buy a counterfeit plug that left my facility that I don't give 2 fucks about. And truthfully, again, I'll just say it. I hope he finds a millionaire. Oh, 2 hours ago, she was live. Look at their little rickety ass fucking dump. Like, come on now. Let me just tell you guys. I am somebody that can tell you that every one of you is capable of working your fucking ass off to have nice things. Period. And if you're going to take horses and you're going to do this, listen, I have to be careful because I know that I pulled up in a rickety trailer forever and I could kick whoever's ass because I did really, I've always had an incredible work ethic. Hi, Mom. My mommy's on here. Okay. So my mom will tell you, my work ethic, especially with the barrel horses and stuff, was fantastic. I didn't have the talent other people had, so I had to work my fucking ass off. You know what I'm saying? Okay, you want to keep your family safe around the horses. I know people like them, don't like them. But by the way, best advice in business is not a backyard Harvey. I think you have succeeded. Absolutely, I have succeeded. Oh, so here she is. Gonna talk fucking whatever. And here's where she said, going live with auction updates, Smokey update. This poor horse who was in Tara's care. Wait, how did it end up at auction? I thought they didn't ship to slaughter. 27 fucking people later talking about it. Blah. Some rescue she is. I'm not a fucking rescue. Did we miss that memo? Yeah, she runs a kill pit. There we go. Threatening to ship to slaughter. Stop the feedlot. Blah, 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 blah. Pissed me off. Say it was Thompson Livestock. Okay. So somebody said, bring charges. And Belinda said, Thompson's does not have contracts to ship to slaughter directly from Ag Agency in Louisiana. Well, I'm not in Louisiana. So then you start getting people who speculate. You know what I fucking hate the most about the internet? This is what I hate. people that are not involved in an industry at all whatsoever start becoming the like authority on it. I see people all the time that tell people what can ship, what can't ship, like what can ship, what can't ship, who can ship, what colors, what blindness, whatever. And I'm like, how would you know? How would you know? Because you read it online? How many of you belong to an industry that things happen all the time that are not by the book, and it's just an unspoken way of doing things because that's just the way it is? Everybody. People that drive big trucks, people that work in construction, people that whatever. This is the book, and things are done this way. And I'm just telling you, I don't give a shit who knows that my husband ships horses to the border and we pass them as privately owned animals. It's so funny because when we lived in Louisiana, they used to get our health certificates to the border and everywhere try to shame us for shipping horses to slaughter. And now that I live in Texas and I don't have to have paperwork from here to the border because it's in the same state, they're like, oh, they don't ship to slaughter anymore. It's just whatever fucking narrative fits. It's whatever narrative fits their current vendetta, and that's okay. That's okay. And I also can tell you, it is not okay, but it is what's happening, is there are constant people online who have zero know about anything in the kill horse industry, and they are the fucking authority. They are the authority on it. And I am like, oh my God, you know nothing. But it's not my job to educate dumbasses. It's not my job. So I should have sent the Appaloosa to slaughter. I didn't. I got offered money for him. And 2 days later, he was sold at an auction by who I sold him to. And it's a public auction, which means more than one person was bidding. So there was an underbidder on this horse. So she wasn't the only one trying to buy old counterfeit. And that's okay. That right there is what America is based around. Making a living. Once you own it, it is your property and nobody can dictate what you get for it. I got $825 in my pocket for that horse. What they got at Bowie is none of my business. But they did double their money. So, there you go. And I am unfucking phased that they don't like me. If I was a loser, I wouldn't like me either. And if you were offended by anything I said tonight or you question my mental health, there isn't a group for that. You can go over there and talk about it with the rest of the losers that wallow in self-pity and constantly talk about how they have somehow been personally victimized by me because they're a victim. I just don't have victim mentality. I don't give a fuck. God, if I wanted to sit around and talk about the fucking victim, I'm a fucking victim of all kinds of shit. No, I'm not. I've got a lot of backbone. My mom will tell you that since I was in fucking high school, like, I would either fucking beat your ass or tell you exactly where to shove your fucking opinion, and it was right up your ass until you choked on it. And I've always been that way. But it's because I wanted so desperately to be liked. And when I found out really quickly that we live in a fucking world of people that are not going to like you. They might like you to your face, but they're not going to like you behind your back, and my feelings would get hurt. I finally got to where I just quit giving a fuck if people liked me. So, this is my vent for the month, and I will be better. I tell you, every time I have one of these for the next week, I will be a fire-ass human being, and I will be spitting out content and just fucking winning. And then probably my child will come home and I won't get sleep for like a week, and then I'll be like a walking zombie just trying to function and can't remember what day of the week it is. I love her very much. But if you only knew how hard it is to run this business and parent and be a wife and run this business and run Jacob's fucking... it's a lot. It's a lot. I am an imperfect human with my iron in a lot of fires. Oh, Mother, my God, I love you and thank you for coming on here and telling me it's only between me and God. I think that he's learned by now that I think I'm the kind of person, Mom, that, like, I get baptized and believe in Jesus, and they're like, we probably should have revised that, where, like, you only have to be a believer to get in here. Because at this point, I'm going straight to heaven, because I believe, and I've been baptized, and I know that God is like, I'm okay with that. Sure, if y'all want to go fucking check the horses with me, I'm just going to flip the lights on and check everybody and make sure that the roan horse hasn't escaped again. So, it happens. But my mom, she's on here, and it's just so cute to see her. She's still like, God loves you. And I'm like, thank you, Mom. I fucking believe that. He's allowed a lot of great things to happen to me in my life, despite my ignorance and my temper. And I'm telling you, nobody is a bigger poster child for being a walking fuck up. And I somehow still manage to make amazing things happen. I make amazing things happen all the time that even astonish me. I'm like, how the fuck did I pull that out like a hat trick? Like, I mean, just crazy cool shit. I mean, if you guys only knew what we've overcome in the last decade, you would just be mind blown. Don't know. Just fucking keep getting up every day and making it happen and making it work, because that's my mentality. But my mom is still on here trying to preach to me and hope that I make it to heaven. Mom, I'm trying, I promise. I mean, I've not fucking murdered anybody yet. It's fucking cold. Fucking cold. Holy shit. What the fuck am I doing out here? It's so fucking cold. Fuck. I hate cold weather. God damn. My fucking driveway is so wet. Oh, I had to pop my ears. I can hear. I can hear. Man, it is a muddy mess in my fucking driveway. Yeah. I feel like I could, like, go around the driveway and do my wheel and, like, but I don't want to tear it up. Colton will probably have to work tomorrow and there won't be anybody here to fix it. God, I'm tired of being sick too. Oh, hi, Gray. Here comes the gray horse to the window, like trying to figure out who the fuck's here, because you guys know. Huh. Yeah, I left you because you fucking stink. I heard you. I mean, I know you think that you want to go home, but first things first, you can't smell like that and go home with me. Tell him that you're gross and you got left out here with Skeeter on the dog bed because you're gross. Hello, sir. Oh, man. Oh. Hi, buddies. Irby, you need cookies? Oh, he heard the cookie bag. He's getting up. Irby, would you like a cookie? Hay bag. Hi. Come here, Baxter. I've decided I think I want to call him Baxter instead of Dexter, but I can't decide. I've gone back and forth. I think Dexter is a cute name. But I had a Baxter and I really liked him. Would you like a Tookie? Hello, Tookie Monster. Okay, well, you think about it and I'll hold your cookie in my hand. Floyd, would you like a cookie, sir? Oh, that's nice. Twister was looking for intrudos. Hello, would you like this? Have you been praying? Did you pray to God that I would come back? My mom said that God loves us. God answered your prayers. Something tells me you have been praying to the Lord above. He wants to talk to you guys about our Lord and Savior and about how if you pray hard enough while you're sleeping in your stall in the shavings, God will send Tara back to give you a night-night snack. There you go. All that work just for a cookie. He was in his little stall in his little nice shavings. He was just, oh, I almost feel like you deserve two. I'll be back. Here, would you like a Tookie? I know you do. I know you want it. I know you do. Here you go. Oh God. Oh shit, he said. It fucking touched me. It fucking touched him. Come here. It's okay. Come on. Let's just, here, I won't look at you. I will turn around. That's nice. That's so nice. Here, Les, would you like this? Here, Les. Les, would you like a cookie? I think Les would like a cookie. Les said he would. Oh, that's so good. Les said num 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 num. Oh, okay. We've got one cookie left, and then I'm going to have to open another bag. I think I have to go to the other barn and get one. The fuck? Come here. Come here. I'm going to have to change his name because I'm not going to name him Smokey now. I named him Smokey this morning. And then, of course, Kendra named that Appaloosa Smokey. And I'm like, we can't have that. You like our pile of stuff that we gathered? Our trash from earlier? Jess and I were exhausted. My barn is only half clean, and I don't give a fuck if you know it or not, because I'm just telling you, at the end of the day, we're exhausted, and we have done so much work. We stripped all the stalls and rebedded all the stalls, and there's only 2 of us plus Jess's boyfriend, and one local guy is coming to help a little bit, but come here. Listen, I have questions. Do not hurt me, because they'll have to call 911 and try to send the fucking help. Come here, sir. I like your leopard tail. Come here. Ooh. She did name the app Smokey after I named him Smokey this morning. She sure did. Her Smokey. And I'm like, okay. Mine is like a blue roan. I had a reason to name him Smokey. Look at this stall. We dug all the way to the mats and got all the fresh shavings. Everybody's living in comfort. Hey, listen, sir. Ooh. I've been doing this sound so that he knows where I am. Oh. Good boy. Good boy. I know it's scary. Can I get a hold of you? Come here. Come here. Come to me. Come to me. Look, he has a mustache, but I think he's just scared. I've seen Endo the Blind, and here's the thing. I'm not going to just automatically start assuming that he's not fixable. So I'm not going to, I'm just not going to do that. Okay, I'm not going to keep pressuring you because I'm here alone. I am renaming my Smokey. Okay. Here. Diablo, do you want this? Oh, that was my hand. 2 crows. 2 crows is like, hey. My boys are outside. I feel like it's a long trek across there. I don't know if he just recently lost his vision. I don't know. But what I do know is that we have a fundraiser going in Misty's group. You guys can go to Misty's group. It's the Secret Do-Gooders group. If you want to join it, you can comment below and Heather or her can send you a link. Or you can join the Wild Tribe After Hours or go to the JT Live. Stop. Listen. You're going to tear the gate off the freaking thing because you are demanding. And I don't have any more cookies down here. I have to go get some. Shit. You like our new halter? Let's see. Yes, I have to go down there and get another bag. It's fine. I'm fine. You ready? Come on, Bear. Come with me. Let's go get cookies before 2 crows tears my... You know what? Fuck it. I'm just going to give him one of these. They're not CBD cookies, but he won't know the difference. He probably will. We're just going to pretend. Here, sir. Here. Let me just... You have turned into the cookie monster I never thought you would be. Oh, my dad, that's nice. That's so nice. We got to get the scissors. I said today we need to clip that, and I keep forgetting. That was good. Your hay bag needs full. I need to fill up his hay bag. Oh, both of you. Listen, Nukes, nobody forgot you. Are you missing your buddies outside? Nukes also has detached the gate in his... Look, watch it, Nukes. Nukes will do all the tricks for the cookies. Look, and Nukes is like missing half his teeth. Watch. Come here, Nukes. Show them your teeth. He looks like Jethro Boating. Tell him that you're missing all your teeth. Come on, Nukes. Show him. Tell him I'm missing a tooth, you guys. Oh, he's... Look at his little at-home haircut that he had. Oh, that's nice. That's nice. So anyway, we're doing a fundraiser. We only have, I think we have 2 stalls left to completely strip, but everything got stripped. Look, I'm telling you, we did all of these. New shavings. Can you imagine? We fed, like, all the outside horses, got all the outside done, and then came in here and stripped and rebedded. Like, look, Jess and I and Colton were fucking popping today. Huh, tell him. He said, more tookies, please. But I want you guys to see, like, for those that are like, oh, the horses are not being taken care of, this, that, and the other. Oh, you made a mess at your stall, sir. It was nice and clean. But you would just be down. I see where you were snuggling. Look at him. Whole side. Irby. Hello. Did you tell him your stall is nice too, Irby? Yeah. Looks like David Bowie from... Yes. Even his stall, we were able to get a lot of his stall clean. He's one of the ones that we need to completely still strip, but we got almost all of it done. People are texting me. What do they want? Well, then come on. I really want to love you. I do. Listen, I know that I say mean things behind your back. I'm going to come in, okay? I'm just going to come in, and I'm not going to do anything crazy. I'm just listen, buddy. I'm just going to stand here and let you come to me. Come here, buddy. That's nice. Look, you guys. Thank you. See? I just stuck to the theory if we treated him like he was the best one, even though he's the worst one. Just treat him like he's the best one. He'll eventually think he is. That's nice, buddy. Yeah. Good job. So we're just going to leave it at that. You got a pet, nothing else. Yeah, you got a pat, and now we'll leave it at that. And he's still looking for cookies. He's like, excuse me, can one of y'all tell her that this is my good boy cookie face? He said, I really like those. I came from up north where they don't do that. Yeah. Mary, most of the off-the-track thoroughbreds sold except for a couple. Don't forget, you guys can go to www.killpinhorses.com. Everything that's currently available is listed on there. If you see a horse in this barn that you just think you have to have, they are not listed on the website because they are horses that we've either previously worked a deal with or we've sold to somebody and we're just prepping them for catalog sales. A lot of times traders will buy a horse from me and then pay per month for us to prep them. I've done it a couple times. It's fantastic. It works out really good. I don't want to go to sales. I know. Hims really want more turkeys. Yeah. Yes. Peas, more turkeys. That's what he said, for sure. So, but listen, is the pretty gray still in the barn? No. Yeah. Is the pretty gray still in the barn? We have to send your dad updates because he's making sure that you're not dog food. Send this to Tylen because he said he's still in the barn. Absolutely. Fuck yes, he is. In all of his glory because he's a good boy. And I think he just needed to know that nobody was going to hurt him. Yeah. What did she say? Oh, somebody blocked her. What was her comment? Why are we... I'm unbanning her. Unban user. What did she say? I have the ultimate power here to unban people. Oh, no. These aren't whips. No, that's not a mean thing. I guess that does look... Okay, so... they sent my daughter that one, just like as a joke. But these aren't whips. These were actually sitting over there, and when I started cleaning, I moved them They're so we can do like the desensitizing work. Like they're not a whip. I'm sorry. I didn't see questions like that. I'd rather address. They're like, this is a Pat Pirelli and you like can use it to like do your desensitizing. And this is a better one. If you're going to buy one, we did like a review on Pat Pirelli versus Clinton Anderson. And actually with this one, it was around the corner because we had actually been doing this. And I'll just show you so that you see, so that he knows. See, he knows. And I'd rather show you than you speculate that we're like beating him with whips by the door. It's not what that's for. And it gives me the ability to really be able to like do this. Because I noticed when Tylen was in here, he was really scared about picking up his back legs. So I've been just, you know. So they're not whips, but that's okay. I would much rather somebody ask than assume, because if you assume, it makes an ass out of you and me. And as you can see from his demeanor with this is not the first time he's been touched with it, and his demeanor is calm, which means he's always jumpy when you approach him. That's just part of it, but you can see that he's much better about this, and you can scratch his scratchy spot, you know. And it gives you the ability to do things like this from a safe distance so that you don't, like watch, I can touch this opposite back leg that he's not expecting. Even right here on his hock. See, I've got his hock. And I can just rub that leg and just not pressure him, not hurt him, not scare him. And of course, I probably shouldn't be doing this while I'm at the barn alone with nobody to rush me to the emergency room. But there you go. That way, before people say that we have whips by his stall and that's probably why he's crazy, it's okay to ask. Like, it was a fucking dumb move for your stupid ass to assume and be judgy and say some dumb shit like that. But, I mean, while you're being a dumbass, let me educate you so you know what the fuck it's for, so you don't look like a dumbass the next time you venture off of your platform onto someone else's and choose to open your stupid mouth. Now, when you open your mouth, at least you're semi-educated instead of looking stupid. So, tell them they're not whips. They're whack-whack sticks. And a whack-whack stick is way worse than a whip, because a whack-whack stick makes you work and use your brain and do all the shit that lazy horses sometimes don't want to do, huh? I don't think his problem was laziness, though. His problem was that people have really fucked him up and been ugly to him. But anyway, as you can see, he was the very worst one. And I've done everything I can to try to... Good job, buddy. And as you can see, he's getting better. And yes, I just spit, spreading zootonic diseases all over America. And as you can see, he's not missing any meals here. So we're not like, you know, we're not being mean to him and starving him and all that shit either. So... there you go. But I like being able to approach him, even if you want to be a dumbass and approach him butt first, you can. And I like that I have the ability to even approach him and kind of, oh. Good boy. I know. Say we're making friends, and when Tylen gets back, Tylen will be able to ride him, and then we'll take him to the team sortings and all the other cool shit we do, huh? Yeah, you and Tylen will be quite the team. Yep. So, do not, listen, look at him. He's like, would you like to bring the whack-whack stick here to me? He said, I will let you whack-whack stick me. I will. He said, I any color. He's like, you can even use that little bitty one on me. It's just for a cookie. Just tell him, just more cookies, please. Look at him. He's like, oh, somebody tell her. But I will tell you that it's no problem. I would rather educate dumbasses than... No, Thor is at the end of the barn. He gets to come back in tomorrow. Look at Irby. Irby with his leopard tail. Irby's leopard tail. Yeah. I like it. Leopard tail. Anyway, I do really love you, sir. I know, we need to make time to go. I know, we need to get you. Did you tell him we ordered you raspberry pink jammies? Huh, tell him that he got raspberry pink jammies and a black tail. That's what he got. Raspberry pink and black. But at this rate, he might need leopard too, because him's is a love. Him's is a mommy love, huh? He needs a lady to go ride him and love him, because he's a good boy. Tell him I's a good boy. Yes. He said, I'm only 3, and I really need to be loved, and it's just really, please, Tookies. He doesn't have a name yet. So 2 things you guys need to know. 1, we're doing a naming contest, and I think we have 5 entries or 6 entries. You can send $25. Heidi, it's to protect their tails and to help them grow. So we condition their tails really good, braid them down, and put the bags in them so it helps them to grow. And what I will tell you is that we're doing a naming contest. And what we're going to do is everybody that... No, Ruth, I don't have Successful Riker. He actually went to Haley, and unfortunately, he was vetted here. And when she got him home, I think that she has found a wonderful situation for him at a rescue, which is going to be fantastic. He was an on-the-track thoroughbred, and he won quite a bit of money, and he's probably not going to work out long-term for jumping or anything. So anyway, Haley is, I think, on here, and she might be able to keep people up to date with him. I was kind of hoping she would get her PEMF machine and kind of practice, and I don't know. We'll see what happens. But anyway, sometimes horses that come off the track have a lot of pre-existing things, and some don't. So he needs his own cookies, you guys. So 1, we have a naming contest going. You can send $25 to Cash App to I Ride a Rescue. In the memo, put, for naming contest, and then you write the name that you want. What we're going to do is we're going to put the names in a will in about a week. I think on Wednesday we were going to do it, which is tomorrow. We may end up doing it Thursday because they moved vet day 1 day sooner tomorrow. So we'll have vet day tomorrow. Thursday we'll probably do the naming contest. And what we're going to do is we'll pick multiple winners. So the first winner will get to pick which unnamed horse they want to name. And there's several. Honestly, at this point, the blind horse will need to be named. This horse will need to be named. And we have just over 60 acres. And the dun horse in the other barn that has the injury that we've been rehabbing needs to be named. So we will be able to name multiple horses. So we'll have more than one winner. And I think we have 5 or 6 entries in the naming contest. So all you have to do is just enter. And then we'll put everybody's names in the will of names. We'll reach out to you. Come on, Bear. Come on, Skeet. And then if you... Sorry, I'm headed to the other barn. And then if you pick a name, you get to choose which horse you want to name and what name. And then we'll draw a second winner. And of what horses are left that aren't named, they will get to pick a horse and pick a name. And we're going to do this every week. It's $25. And that money goes into the teeth floating fund and into the trimming fund. So what we will do with all of the money from that is provide teeth floats and trims for unsold horses. So it goes directly to the horses. It's a great thing. I love the idea. I love it. Now, what else we have is we have a very expensive tack set that's being raffled off or whatever. And Bear. We have Mr. Oh, look at the kitty. Shh, do not tell Bear there's a kitty. Stay there, kitty. We have Mr. Longmane. He got his braids taken out today, and we get to redo them tomorrow. Toasty. He's Jess's. And then we have Fred. Hi, Fred. And see, you did get it undone again. Look at you. Look at this. Do y'all see? You are something. He can get it undone. We had to tie it. Bear! Oh, hold on. Hang on. Bear Thompson, no! My dog kills cats, and I hate it. Bear! I'm gonna fucking fuck his world up. Come here, Bear! Now. Come on. He's limping. Have y'all ever noticed that when Bear gets in trouble, he limps? Watch him. Come on, Bear. Now. Watch him. Oh, he's limping. Oh, he's limping. He's not really limping. I will tell you that the UPS guy brought all the boxes today. You guys have sent some stuff. We're probably going to have an unboxing. And don't forget, next week we have another planned unboxing. Come on. So if anybody wants to send anything, we will be opening. I'm fixing to work on the computer and do some computer stuff. And got my protection. But, okay, so if you guys want to contribute to the Blind Horses Fund, Misty is doing a giveaway, raffle, whatever, and there's going to be 6 winners. I'm so sorry. The main winner is going to win a custom S&B tack set. It's a tripping collar, cowboy fringe, head stall, a no-hit bit along with reins, so it's over $1,000 package altogether. So the main winner gets that whole package of tack. Second place, third place, and fourth place get Rockin' Heart Ranch halters, and fifth and sixth place get a bag of cookies. So we will have 6 winners. It's $50 per chance, basically. So what it is everybody basically donates $50. We're going to limit it to 100 people. That's $5,000, and that will cover the cost of all of his treatment and upkeep. Once we have him completely healed, we will probably do another similar type fundraiser type deal for him. It'll be to approved homes only. We just talked about different ideas today, but we're not for sure. So if you would like to contact just Misty, you can go to the super secret do-gooders group. I'm not in there. The Wild Tribe After Hours, or the JT Livestock group, which is called Kill, Pin, and Auction Horses, Jacob and Tara. You can click on that group. It's a free group. There will be a post in there. I can show you the tack set. It will come with a no-hit bit, one of our bits that we designed with the Billy Allen mouthpiece. It will also come with a set of reins. Here is the tack set. It's completely custom. It is gorgeous. It's got custom conchos. It's got the custom, sorry, my nails are a fucking wreck. I chewed them off today because I'm getting them redone tomorrow. But you guys can see those are the custom conchos. It's got cowboy fringe. So you can absolutely win that tack set with a bit and reins. 3 Rockin' Heart Ranch halters along with 2 bags of cookies is what's up for grabs. And then again, if you want to be part of the naming contest, we have several horses that can be named. You send $25. That $25 is used for, trims, teeth floats, things like that. So yes, Dana, you can name the dun. The black blind horse needs a name. The horse that loves cookies, that's always just doing all the most down there to get cookies, needs a name. So there's several horses that need the name, and we will actually choose multiple winners in the naming contest. So my Cash App is I Ride a Rescue. We also accept PayPal, friends, and family, but you have to message the page for that. It's a beautiful set. The set with the reins and the bit is over $1,000. So is he going to see the vet to see if he will need surgery? Yes, Julie. He has an appointment for March 15th with a specialist named Dr. Pierce. He's going to Red River Equine. The appointment is $375 just for the evaluation. The trip over there and back costs $250 because I have to have Shelly take him. So we're going to have that done. Now, let's back off from that. So once we get the... obviously all of the tack and everything I paid retail for, so $1,000 of it just pays that back. So there'll be about $4,000. So we have $375, so $625 right there. That'll leave a couple of $1,000. So if he needs surgery, we can, what we're hoping is if he needs surgery, we can invest the money into the surgery to fix his eyes. If he is not operable and you're wondering, well, what will you do with the money at that point? We will actually put him in training and try to help better his communication with humans so that the horse can then go into a home with a lot more training. I figured if we have a couple $1,000s left over and it seems like a lot until you realize you're going to pay probably $1,000 a month. So we'll have $4,000. And then when you take away the $625 for the original appointment, we'll have $33.75 left, I think. I'm not the best with math, so I think we'll have $33.75 left. The way I see it, we could do 90 days of training. If they tell me, hey, this horse is definitely not a candidate for surgery, and he is something that we cannot operate on. Sometimes there's a vaccine. Even if the vaccine is available, there's a vaccine for some horses that have eyesight problems, depending on what's wrong. Once we find out what's wrong, we will travel the avenue to correct it. If he is absolutely not correctable and we're just going to have to settle with his current eyesight, what we want to do is find a trainer that can work with him for 60 to 90 days, and that will pay for 100%. Brenda, we did already do the supplements. They're ordered and on their way. So, which was fantastic. So we're going to try to find a trainer. And even if it's just, I know Dylan has worked with some special horses. There's a couple trainers around Dallas. So we'll just reach out to different people and see who kind of specializes in that. If we have to keep him here, and it's something that we feel that maybe Tylen and I can video, and we can turn it into a little like biography type thing to watch, where we can all watch the progress of it. It'll definitely pay his upkeep for at least 6 months. So it'll pay his upkeep here a lot longer than it would pay for full training. But regardless, we're going to do what's best for him. So that's where the money's going, and it's just 100% to him. It's not, it's a horse with a bucket, Skeet. That horse is trying to get out of his stall. And I can hear him, and he's working really hard at it. And Skeet thinks somebody's trying to get us. Skeeter, it is literally the horse trying to get out of his stall. Come here. It's okay. It's okay, Skeet. Skeet's really turning into a great dog. Just the theory of it's the worst one I've ever owned, but I'm going to treat it like the best one, because maybe it'll start believing it's the best one, and she is. Come on, Skeet. She has been so good, you guys. Tell him, Skeet. She has been so protective of the farm. She just growled at you guys. Hey, it's my phone. Jesus Christ. She's now convinced there's a person in the phone and she needs to growl. I told you she's not very bright, but at least the non-brightness is starting to be protective. Jesus. Stop. All right. So I'm going to get off here and work on the website, and yeah. Skeet, stop. Anyway, I hope that kind of explains all of that. But at the end of the day, again, I don't like rescues because of the nonsense surrounding their Smokey that they saved from me, when in all actuality, it's very simple. It's very fucking simple. I sold the sumbitch for $825. The horse trader took him straight to the auction, and he stuck him in your ass for $1,900 or $1,600. Still, I don't know. The horse trader himself told me he got $1,600, and that might be after commission. Maybe he got $1,900 in the ring, but after commission and everything else, he got $1,600. But it doesn't matter. At the end of the day, he no longer belongs to me. So what that person got's none of my business, and you can't say you bought him from me because I didn't sell him at the auction. So if you pull the bills, you can call Bowie. I have never consigned a horse there. I have never consigned a horse to Bowie auction. Bowie, however you say it. Never consigned a horse there in my life. So maybe technically I could probably get an attorney, and I could probably sue her for libel, but I don't give a fuck. I just don't give a fuck. She's a dumb bitch. Let's just say it. Fuck that bitch. And if you want to buy a Fuck That Bitch shirt, they are available, and they are being revised now. So if you have one, come here, Skeet. You probably need a second one. Bye, you guys. No, Luana. She named him Smokey. Let me just go ahead and show you, since you want to argue. Oh, I don't really know. It says, going live with Smokey's update. So I don't really give a fuck. It does not matter to me. I don't give two shits. I just know that a bunch of fucking tree huggers are gonna rally around her and tell her what a good job she did. And at the end of the day, she fundraised for them to go buy a horse she could have literally bought the horse from me 2 days prior for $825. So really the dumbass is me, because I should have just carted the motherfucker to the sale myself. Trust me, I'm kicking myself. In fact, they've kind of given me a good idea. That's not a bad idea. I mean, what would it hurt to take them all to auction and see what they bring? They might bring more than kill price, and if they do, that's more money in my pocket. Doesn't sound like such a bad idea, does it? I mean, maybe that's what I should start doing. Maybe I should run them all through a sale, see what they bring. I mean, what's it going to cost me to PO them? $50 maybe? They might bring more. They honestly might bring more. I think they might bring more than kill price. I mean, it's starting to make sense in my brain. I'm like, man, I could have got the fucking money for the Appaloosa. You know how many Nels I could have gone and got done, and how many Starbucks I could have drank? Like, I'm like the Grinch. I'm like, why didn't we think about that? When it's typed, Mary, it is in writing. It's in typing. It's the same thing. My attorney is the one that told me it's libel, not slander. So I'm like, yeah. I mean, maybe next month I might have a couple and we'll find somebody to take them to Bowie and see how much we can get for them. They might bring more than they'd bring to slaughter. And I'm trying to think of what all does the hate group say? My Botox is about due. You know, I get migraines. That's not really due yet. Almost, though. I'm starting to be able to move my eyebrows again. So I can pay for my Botox. Obviously, I need to go get my nails redone. I've chewed these off. Fuck. Lip fillers. I mean, my top lip. Get a little. What else can I do? Come on, you guys. Starbucks every day. I don't even have to feel guilty. All right, I've got to go think about all the things I can spend Kendra's money on with all the horses I'm going to send to auction next month that she's going to buy, that she's not going to know are mine. Because I'm going to find somebody to take them. Okay, you guys. Well, while I'm scheming, you guys have... I know, Haley, but it's just so funny to play the character they think I am. Don't tell on me. Don't tell on me. But regardless, I mean, it really, let's be honest, it really would be smart to just do what they say I do, because I honestly would be making a lot more money. I mean, how fucking stupid of me to sell the son of a bitch for $825 fucking dollars, and not 48 hours later they double their money, when I could have if I would have just taken it myself. Stupid. It's really honestly stupid, and I really honestly probably need to just do it myself. I mean, for sure. So, Chick-fil-A, kolaches, yes, getting my hair done, butt implants, Kathy, I like where you're going with this. The salt room, yes. Anybody else? Those are all great ideas. I think I want a Louis Vuitton. I've had one, and it got rained on and got water damage, and I didn't take very good care of it, because I just didn't, and maybe I need a new one. Dana, I might like it. You don't know what my lips would look like done. Advertise it as now you can save your very own horse from Tara Sanders. That is a great idea. I should go to the auction with a fuck that bitch shirt on. I really should. I just don't have time for that. I've decided I want a purple felt hat, and I'm on the search for one. If you see a purple felt hat, please let me know. I found wine. A Rodeo King and Merlot at the cow lot. I wonder what Shorty's has. Shorty's Cowboy Hattery. I don't know why I want it. I said something yesterday about, I think I want a purple hat. And Jacob was like, oh. Okay. Yeah, okay. Just so you know, $325 for the Merlot hat on the cow lot made by Rodeo King felt hat. The 7X Merlot on Shorty's is $309. But I don't want Merlot. I want fucking purple. I want purple. So, trying to find purple. I'm just saying. Oh. He also didn't have a name. No, he doesn't have a name. He doesn't have a name yet. Oh. Well, come on. there you go. So, all right, I'm going to get this done. And as you can see, I don't think that I have anything except for just no filter. So, Disney World. That is a great thing. I do think I should spend all of the money on Disney World. That needs to be run by my husband. No. And so I do not have ugly weather coming Friday. It is supposed to just start being fantastic here. It is going to be 61 tomorrow, 72 Thursday, 64 Friday, 62 Saturday, 67 Sunday, 73 Monday, 73 Tuesday, 77 Wednesday, and 80 on Thursday. So right now, however, though, it is 37, feels like 32. Luckily, it doesn't really feel that bad outside. I didn't even blanket. So just scroll further over. Include. If you scroll over on every horse's ad, the link to their YouTube video is included. There you go. I love that. When people say, can I please get you to video these horses for me? And I'm like, we did. Just so you guys know, if you scroll all the way over, their videos are on their ads. You just have to click these arrows down here all the way, and that's how you work our website. Okay, well, you did. He's hopes it ride. Make sure you find him somebody that wants to just give him a retirement home and is not going to ride him because he's 15 years old and he's not well broke at all. In fact, he's a psychopath. So enjoy it. Enjoy your purchase that you paid double. I mean, that's my next thing. If you pay $1,600 for an animal or $1,900, what are you saving it from? Like, because you're not saving it from slaughter at that price for sure, because he was going to bring $825 to slaughter. So what the fuck are you saving him from? The individual that was the underbidder? That was probably also going to give him a fantastic home? Actually, probably not. They were going to get him home and be highly fucking disappointed, and we would have seen him at another auction in 2 weeks. So I'm actually perfectly content with where he ended up. It couldn't have worked out better for him. Honestly. So I love it. Bye, you guys.